Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to another blind reaction and analysis of Naruto, episode 38, I hope. And it was season 2, episode 12 on Netflix, Narrowing the Field, Sudden Death, Elimination. So this is life and death battle is going to be up again. Well, it says the 21 ninjas that pass the second exam assemble for the next challenge. So we're going to get a bit of a Dragon Ball Z Ian kind of battle off, and we'll see how long this one goes. I predict it's going to be pretty long. I only have Dragon Ball Z to reference at this point, but especially if they take, you know, the roster, and then they kind of have to go, like, I don't know how the roster works. It might be like clan against clan. Well, there's still 7 of them, and you know that they can't just put multiple of them in one episode. I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't do it that way. I see this sort of going, you know, one episode dedicated to 2 clans going at it, another episode 2 clans going at it. What am I thinking? And then that goes down to 2 and then 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes of maybe fighting, of battles, of clan on clan battle, and we'll see if something escalates along the way. I think something's going to escalate. This is going to be an opportunity for the catalyst moment that will take us from what could be an Act 2A to an Act 2B. I haven't felt that transition yet. I feel like the third test needs to be in the first half of Act 2, and then it's going to trigger something that's going to escalate the storyline past these exams. It's going to be after the exam. I think it's going to be the second half of this main arc storyline. It's going to be something that evolves past the exams. Maybe it's the survivors. Maybe it's something that triggers because of this clan to clan battle. It unlocks something in I mean, we have a couple pawns on the table right now. It could be the Sasuke piece, like, gets played, where Orochimaru comes back into it, like, after a lot of this challenge, this third challenge. We're deep into it. Or maybe something triggers with Gaara, and then that triggering with Gaara triggers something, because then maybe that goes up against Orochimaru's plans. Then maybe Gaara is more powerful than Orochimaru. I don't know. I mean, they're setting up an adversary that, I mean, it was one episode and it was one small scene in that episode, but it was super significant. And it's super significant. I mean, unless it's just like, I don't know, no, I don't think it's meaningless. I don't think this series, do not think this series does things meaninglessly. I think it's very intentional. I think it's building up a lot of drama, a lot of tension around from a viewer perspective. Some of the characters have no idea what happened. You know what I mean? They didn't see it. Like the Naruto group did not see anything with the Gaara group. So there's a blind spot there on a lot of them. The only ones that saw it are the dog one. I'm looking at my list of names here. Akamaru's group. It's just the dog's team at this point. Akamaru's group is the only one that saw how deadly this guy could be, and they become our exposition point. Like, the other characters depend on those characters being around to convey that information to the other characters. And so we have our narrative device there, where when these pieces move around the table, expressed across the entire group of where it matters, or when it matters. So blinders on, we're going to give this thing a go, and narrowing the field.
I'm going to tell you exactly what you'll all be doing on the third exam.
Killing each other.
Oh God, we have to have a preliminary exam before we can move on to the real one.
Wait, oh, we heard about the preliminary.
What? Preliminary? Just what do you mean by that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I totally forgot about that when I was rambling about the outro and the intro. We did hear about that preliminary term. I thought this was a preliminary. I thought they were trying to kill people. What was I thinking when I heard preliminary? I heard it being said. Aruka said something about preliminary in that scene.
Fact is, we know if there are any of you who feel you're not in top physical condition, now's your chance to.
Yeah, but what's wrong with this guy? Yes, right.
Proctor doesn't look so good himself.
Okay.
Sudden death elimination.
Wait, sudden death is the elimination?
They pulled a fast one, but I'm in.
And then they gotta go to a sudden death match of clan. Good lord.
Does he really think anyone's gonna quit?
Sasuke?
Waves of pain. They're coming sooner and sooner.
What?
Oh no. Listen to me. You have got to quit. You've been like this ever since you tangled with Orochimaru, and it's getting worse.
Oh boy.
It's that mark he put on you, isn't it?
Well, if you quit, you don't die.
You can't deny
There's
it,
that.
Sasuke.
Oh man. Well, I guess he has to embrace it, maybe, to keep going. I mean, he's just a sleeper agent at this point.
Please, Sasuke, quit now before... I don't know. I'm scared.
Take him out of the exam, hand him over to Black Ops, and let them keep him locked up. We have to keep that seal under control.
Oh, and he's just going to quietly go along with all of this.
Seal.
You really think so?
So they are
He's of the Uchiha
similar.
clan.
Similar if he stays, he's a danger to
details.
everyone.
The whole
Don't
seal
you see,
thing.
as he gets stronger, so does the curse mark. That thing is feeding off his chakra. It's a forbidden jutsu that devours the one who bears it. It's incredible the kid's still standing. By now, should be dead. Lord Hokage.
What?
Come on, I'm blind or something?
Will you please
Everyone
be
can
quiet?
hear you.
Think I don't see the suffering you're going through? I'm
Oh,
sorry,
boy.
I can't let you do it to yourself.
Oh boy, don't
I'm
do
going
it.
to tell them about that mark.
No.
Then maybe you'll...
What the?
What?
Okay, you got me. I'm out.
Wow. He's the guy who just keeps going though. He just keeps on taking this test or
Naruto
some
Yakushi
crap.
of the Leaf Village, right?
Isn't it?
Okay, you can go on and step back.
Gotcha.
No.
Naruto, I'm sorry, but my body's just too beat up. I can't hack it. And now to have to put my life on the line? To fight again, right away without a break?
I don't
can't do
know. Am I misremembering this? I feel like I part of me, because it's been so
Seems to me
long,
I've
right?
seen that one before.
Oh.
If memory serves, this isn't the first time he's dropped out before a battle.
Thank God.
What kind of game is he playing?
Thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm not inventing what I think I
says
remember.
he's failed 6 times in a row.
Yeah, okay.
What do you have on his background?
There's something before his time in the academy.
You're gonna bring that up now?
The one who was found after the Battle of Kikyo Pass, the only survivor.
Huh?
You're saying this is that boy?
Kabuto, what do you think you're doing anyway? Have you forgotten Orochimaru's orders?
I'm leaving all that to you. This is your chance to prove yourself, Yoroi.
Oh
After
no.
all, you've always wanted to take
Oh,
my
we got a
place,
name.
haven't you?
You may be Orochimaru's favorite, but be careful you don't push it too far.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep it in mind.
No one else heard that? You sure? Yes,
Sorry,
either.
Naruto.
Faces are
Sorry,
covered.
Sasuke.
They're
I wish I
expendables.
could stick. The old me might get stirred up.
The old me.
Can't have that. Might blow
Might
my
get
cover. And wouldn't be
stirred
much use as a spy.
They just like handed off who Orochimaru is. He's in the mix of that crap again. He's the sound guy? What a
Let's go on. I
mess.
have to tell them.
Oh, yes.
Don't you even think of telling them about this mark.
I don't get what you're trying to prove.
What I am is an avenger.
Oh
For
boy.
me, this is something far more than just an exam. Whether
Oh,
I become
boy.
a Chunin or not means less than nothing to me.
Wow, yeah.
Am
It's
I
a
as strong
callback
as I
right
can be?
there.
All I want is the answer to that.
Just
I can only
reminding
find out
us,
by
you know,
fighting the strongest, the best.
of his
My name
narrative.
is Gaara of the desert.
Hey, you, over here. What's
Yeah.
your name? Accepted. You have no chance against me. Your skills are inferior.
For the moment, we're even.
He did lose
Happen to
against
be
Rock
again in
Lee.
combat, I promise you.
Hey,
Just 'cause she cares about
everyone can hear. Everyone can hear you. You're not
are
whispering.
The ones I want to fight the most.
Burn. But why? You know? Wait,
I'm
wait,
still
did he say what I
concerned
think he
about
said? Hold on,
Orochimaru
stop.
said. Allow the boy
They
to
weren't whispering. You heard everything. What did he say though? Did he say you're the ones that?
The ones I want to.
Man, you don't know when to quit. What are you biting your head off?
Why
for, you
though?
idiot? It's just because she cares about
He's a
you.
partner.
You're one of the ones I want to fight the most.
What do you? That's just to better himself. I think he's just the way it came out. It came out wrong. It came out wrong timing there.
I'm still concerned
Sasuke.
about what Orochimaru said. Allow the boy to continue with the exam for now, and we'll see what happens.
But Lord Hokage,
However,
So he dies,
at the
right?
first sign of
Whatever.
the curse mark growing,
What
and
else?
power getting out of control, you will step in and stop
Everyone's
it.
talking at normal voice volume, by the way.
as you wish.
You're not being as quiet as you think you are. That's funny. It's just no care in the world.
In the preliminary.
Not to the
That
death.
means we'll need 10 matches. The
Oh.
surviving candidates from
Oh,
these 10
how
matches
convenient.
will advance to the third exam.
Well, that's gonna be a lot of
Those
episodes
that
for
are
Dragon Ball
will
Z
fight
style.
until one dies or concedes defeat, or is
Or
rendered physically
concedes.
incapable of continuing the contest.
Or incapable.
Naturally,
Okay, there we
those
go.
who
We
are
got
losing
some
will
ways out.
concede defeat promptly to avoid a fatal outcome. Furthermore, as Proctor, I'm given a certain amount of leeway.
Well, we have 2 expendables, so that's 2 episodes gone, and that's gonna
Names
go
of each
to
pair of opponents are chosen
that's gonna go to
completely
Gaara
random.
or something. You'll
For
see
each match,
how
these
random
names
that
will
is.
appear on the display behind me.
Hey, it is a
There's
scoreboard.
nothing
It's
more
like
to say. Let's
legit.
begin.
Didn't waste any time, did they?
I couldn't ask for anything more.
Oh,
Why do you
whatever.
have to be Sasuke?
Expendable.
All right, now those whose names have been drawn,
And-
come forward.
They can they can push that narrative forward
You have been
with
chosen
the
for
mark.
the first match. Yoroi Okado.
Maybe it's not very
Sasuke
random. Maybe
Uchiha.
they want this to happen.
Are there any
They're
objections?
trying to speed it up.
None here.
No.
Oh,
You have
what
been chosen
name
for
did
the
they?
first match. Yoroi Okado.
All right,
Sasuke Uchiha.
all right. It doesn't matter. He's
objections?
expendable. He's not lasting.
No.
He's faceless. Ooh, I like those eyes. Oh, that was a snake dude, wasn't it?
Are there any objections?
None here.
No.
Yep.
Dad, all I can do now
I
is
don't know, man.
The pain won't go away.
That curse mark giving you trouble.
You would know as well, right?
All right then.
Like right here,
Okay,
or
everyone other than the 2 opposing candidates will now clear the area and move to the upper
Okay.
level.
okay. I'm into this. That's why I wanted to like catch up on Dragon Ball. Because I wanted to. I like the dynamic
Don't
of
use your
this
shotgun.
fight. So
So
he knows.
you know about it.
If
Hey,
that mark on your neck gets out of control, your life could be in danger.
he's got a Rock Lee this.
I'm aware of that. Just to let you know, if it gets to that point, I'll have to step in and stop the fight. Good luck. Stop the fight? This thing, it seems to be responding to my chakra.
Interesting.
If you're
Interesting.
shouting,
Okay, well,
Every time I use my chakra, this thing gets a little stronger.
Rock Lee, you fought Rock Lee. That has meaning. Rock Lee taught you something. You got to use it,
Even
right?
my own jutsu is off limits. Maybe I can
That's
make a
all.
while
It
for
was all
something
leading
to
to this moment, folks. Narratively,
The thing is, Sasuke.
that's why it happened in Act 1.
Skills are going to be disastrous for you.
You see, these things matter.
Whatever. Let's get on with
They
this.
better make it matter. He better make a call out to Rock Lee. God damn it. He better be. Was it taijutsu? They better. I hope they make like a direct.
Then if you're
Direct.
ready, let
I
the
want them
match
to
begin.
directly
Well, I'm
reference
ready.
something tied to that
So am I.
moment with Rock Lee. That'd be cool. Where are we? This is gonna be an Oh yeah, this is another episode. The Dragon Ball Z. Like they're just gonna pad things. We're just gonna rip through these now.
Already?
But he didn't really use it though, or was it because like his eyes just like instinct? I thought he broke his leg.
Hey, you got him!
Really?
Oh! Did he take power? Did he take shock?
Suddenly, it's gone.
Whoa, he's a drainer. Debuffer.
No!
He's no name. He's no name. He's meaningless.
You're just noticing it now?
But he would know that. Yep, this is Dragon Ball Z side. I was just gonna go combat to combat to combat. No problem. No problem. I can do this. Let's wrap this one up. So yeah, we have ourselves a scoreboard. I mean, that's probably the most exciting part of this. Like, this is gonna make the episodes very easy, very organized, and it's now so up front in the Act 2A. A lot of names on the field, a lot of characters, giving us 21 characters up front. One of them leaves, no problem. He also has a name. We know he's connected to our Orochimaru. And now they're going to suppress some of that because now they're going to progress the narrative, and they need to get that. It's distractions. These are distractions. Like when you keep introducing things, that's why it's usually in the beginning of an Act 2A. It's because it's very distracting for the audience, and it disengages them from the next part of the narrative that's going to matter. Now that part of the narrative that matters is Sasuke's storyline is the mark. They kept on referring back to the mark. In this episode, we got they gave us the handoff narratively of all the characters that were aware of the mark, and that has value to the next push forward because a lot of characters don't know what's going on with Sasuke. They might see it and go, "What the hell? This guy was able to do much better, but now he's like he can't be completely depleted because of the second test." Like, so they might start seeing through that. There might be a trigger. Like, I feel like the way he gets out of this is that he's gonna have to fight. It's gonna be like an internal battle. It's just crazy because it's the first fight and it's already going to touch on the nature of this, which feels like it feels like something that could escalate the narrative faster than it should. So that's why the meta-wise for me, I'm looking at this going, there's got to be a lead up. There's got to be so there's usually a failure before a success. And so I feel like maybe Sasuke has to fail for it to come back around. There could be some sort of like that kind of prediction. Like, we have to reach the pinnacle. I don't think we're at the pinnacle yet. Although, to be honest, we might be getting there. I feel like this would be too early, man. I don't know. I'm having a hard time now because, and I know, and we've talked about it in the comments, at least back in the old days. I must have saved some of them, but it's the nature of like these episodic or serialized stories, right? It gets to a point, especially from the manga's perspective, that it's just serialized. So you can't really make a narrative construction around the patterns because of the serialization, but that's part of the challenge now, is to see if it still persists, if those patterns still persist, because I think they're subconsciously executed by good storytellers. I don't think that's even an intentional thing. I think some people who are good storytellers unintentionally put their stories into these kinds of these patterns or these escalation patterns, stuff that hits these beats because that's what tells the best momentum. It carries the best momentum through a story. And they know what ebb and flows they got to do through those moments, right? Because there's ebbs and flows through Act 1, Act 2, A, 2B, and then 3. And to get through them, those ebbs and flows go up, and then you get an Act 3, it's the big climax thing, and then you got to do the resolution, right, at the tail end of Act 3. So I feel like this isn't it, but it feels extremely vital. So if I were to see this from the perspective of an Act 2A, it could be that they have to give us that information as viewers. We have to get the exposition around what all of this is because that exposition, which usually sits in an Act 2A structure, it's supposed to inform the second half of Act 2, which could be about Orochimaru, like his connection with the the proctors, right? Like do they know he's one of the proctors? Is he just, I think he's just mimicking someone. He's just like, it's a skin wearer, you know what I mean? It's like a snake, like shed skin. This guy like puts like on new skin. That just strange visual. But the point here is like, I think he slips. He's like hiding in plain sight. He's a snake in the weeds, and I don't know, man. This is like, holy crap. Anyway, so the point here is we still have to get context on our adversary, right? The adversary. God damn it, I did this with blinders again. The adversary. God damn it, I'll never get this right. It was the adversary from Act 1. Still, we have to get a carry through the Act 2A and then 2B. But generally, the adversary is not a big component of the early part of 2, because 2 needs to be about giving us the pieces and giving us the exposition around what they're building towards. Then they're going to start executing on all of those pieces coming together. That's your tail end of Act 2. So we're not getting that. And I feel like this fight, the only point of it is to go deeper into this chakra. This guy's now either absorbing it or depleting it. Maybe he's doing something for Orochimaru. Maybe it's going to trigger or force Sasuke to have to push through it, and so that's going to be his own personal journey. But maybe that's going to compromise him. But before he gets compromised, he's going to have to win the fight. You know, so there might be something like that we're looking forward to into the next episode, which I'm going to watch right now. So I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.